Howdy boys, new video today. Something I'm really passionate about is fan-made Pokemon games. So today I wanted to look at kind of a different, unusual fan game. This is going to be Twitch Pokemon. Years ago there was a big trend with Twitch Plays Pokemon, and that was when Twitch chat controlled what happened in the game. That was very cool, but this is a little bit different. This is going to be a bunch of streamers pretty much put into Pokemon Emerald. So this video might not be for those who aren't very familiar with Twitch, but I do watch a lot of these streams on my off time or while I have some busy work to do, so I know a decent amount of these streamers. This project was created by Fedmyster. He's popular from offline TV and a lot of the just chatting content that he does. He is the main protagonist, as you can see in the game. Along with that, you can see a lot of recognizable faces, like Tyler 1, obviously Dr. Disrespect. You have the dichotomy between TSM and 100 Thieves in this game. So instead of Magma and Aqua, it's going to be 100 Thieves in TSM, which I think is really cool. So you're going to have people like Yasuo, Myth, Nadeshot, they're all going to appear in the game. Down here you can see you have XQC, Michael Reeves, Pokimane, the whole crew. So I thought this was really cool. This is just a poster kind of to get hype behind the game. And here is another like album cover or art cover for what it would look like if it was like a Game Boy Advance port. Again, very cool, very cool. But let's get into like who they added into the game, because I think that's the main point. It's pretty much the same Pokemon Emerald, but they're inserting popular streamers in there, so as you go through the game you actually get to battle those popular streamers. Okay, a quick look at who's going to be the gym leaders. You have Scar, first gym leader, normal type. T1 going to be the rock type. There's a big meme about the Geodude looking like T1, so that's kind of funny they put that in there. Michael Reeves makes sense as the electric type trainer. He does a lot of electric work on his stream, more so computer programming. Trainer XTV, 39 Daff, who did this illustration, which I think is really cool. I Will Dominate, popular league streamer. Lily 1 and Lily 2, this is a reference to the Dr. K stream she did. And then Disguise Toast, who's wearing his Toast mask. Again, I realize a lot of these references might be lost on the core Pokemon community, but this is something that is going to appeal to the wider Twitch audience, which I think is inherently good for Pokemon. So just scrolling through a few of the battle sprites, I think this is the coolest part of the game, to be honest. I love pixel art and I love when it translates into real life stuff. So a few people you might recognize. Obviously most of the offline TV crew is going to be in this. Here's Call Me Carson, Dr. Disrespect, all the gym leaders we just talked about, the replacement for Team Magma and Team Aqua. Like, there's a lot of creativity that I think went into this. There's trainers that were originally like the broadcasters put in as the LCS crew that does the League of Legends games. A lot of attention to detail, which I really like. And then some of the trainers that you might know through here, a lot of these are going to be friends of Feds and the offline TV crew, but also a lot of other popular Twitch streamers on here. Very cool, very cool. And if you guys had any interest on what the game kind of looks like outside just the sprites, it's pretty much the core Emerald game. I watched Fed's streams. He had it in 3 parts. You can go to his Twitch right here if you want to watch. But here's a quick glimpse of him beating one of the Elite Four, Dr. Disrespect, one of the better well-known trainers. Alright, headphones on for the video. We're going to take a look at the clip. This is Fed beating Dr. Disrespect, one of the Elite Four members. Pretty good clip.
The Pokemon you sent to battle were straight garbage. I'm not really sure how you won that. This game is honestly just trash. This game devs need to seriously explore balancing issues. I just can't support it anymore. I now proclaim you to be a new opponent. Fed. Sorry, Carson wouldn't stop bugging me. I'm here now. Here's some advice before you challenge the champ.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to talk over the clip. I think that's kind of rude. But what we've seen here is pretty much just a little look into what it might look like when you're battling one of the streamers or one of the trainers. I think it looks super nice in-game and in the battle screen. The dialogue is custom, so to the team Fed had working on this project, like really good job, well done. So if you don't know any of these streamers, if you're just like, Tom, I don't know what this video was for, it's definitely not for me, here's how it affects Pokemon in like a broader sense. So one, this is going to show us whether Game Freak is okay with communities like this on Twitch, creating fan-made games. It's gonna kind of put it to the test where I don't think this competes with any mainstream Pokemon games these days. Like, people aren't going to be like, oh, I'm not going to buy the Sword and Shield DLC because I'm playing Twitch Pokemon. But at the same time, Nintendo is very strict with what they choose to do with fan games. How it benefits the community, I think, is a more important discussion. Pokemon community in general is already really large on YouTube. I think there's a lot of YouTubers with 1 million plus subscribers that make exclusively Pokemon content, kind of like what I do, minus the subscribers. But Fed, who's streaming this game, is currently streaming to like 15,000 viewers on average, which is a lot of eyes on the game because people are coming in and out of the stream. How I got back into Pokemon in high school, I was initially a COD god. I had this big nostalgia trip. I wanted to get into Black and White after I went back and played like Pokemon Crystal. It just inspired me like, hey, why am I playing these old games? If I really like this so much, I should go play the new games. And hopefully with people seeing Emerald and getting the itch or urge to play that, or even if they can play this modded version, they convert to the newer Pokemon players. An easy way to think about it is essentially like a buying funnel for like the Pokemon community. You want to work them down. This would be a super branding campaign where you capture the people who might consider playing Pokemon or getting into competitive, and it's kind of slowly working them down until they actually get into that competitive community. But overall, I was super happy to see this on Twitch. Hopefully Pokemon continues to work its way into the mainstream Twitch atmosphere. Hopefully the Pokemon Sword and Shield category on Twitch continues to grow. I certainly enjoy streaming on there. I haven't as much recently, but that's something I'd like to get back into. So follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. I really appreciate it, boys. Yeah, hopefully you all stay safe and have a good day. Peace.